Okay, last video I went in a little more depth than I wanted to. Sorry if it was repetitive. Um, but once you take a look at all these sites and you kind of get a feel for, what we really care about is what land is selling for. Because, people can ask $1 million for their land, but it could only be worth for 2,000. And the properties that have sold that are similar in the area are our best indicator of what the actual value of the property is. And it's kind of nice with land that there's no roofs or sinks or rooms or any of that to make it more difficult. So if I were you, I would spend maybe 15 minutes on this at first, but then maybe whittle it down to I don't know about 10 minutes or so, and just come up with a either a price per acre or just put in what you think the current market value is right here. So and then if it's significant, feel free to put it in the notes on why you think the market value is either a lot less or a lot more, uh, and that will determine, that'll help me determine where we need to go. And then again, file everything into Podio. So once you get done with this step here, the due diligence pass or no pass. So I've taken a quick look at the property. You've taken a harder look at the property. We figured out that, hey, we've either offered a little too much or a little, or maybe we've offered way too much, which has happened. And then we're just trying to figure out, does it pass or not pass? Now, a pass means intent to purchase. Okay, so beyond this, below here, we're going to start spending money on researching the property. So if everything up here looks good and everything that I have looked at as well looks good, and we're not that far off on the price, or the seller and us are pretty close on the price here, I'll go ahead and do some further research on the property, which here, if it passes, update Podio to deal stage, the deal stage to closing. Okay. I don't know. Here, I'll underline this to closing, and then send a task to me, the acquisition manager, to contact the seller with the final offer if I have not already. And then include relevant notes, like I was saying, hey, current market value. We offered too much because of there's whatever. It's a flood zone, it's a wetland, whatever. Okay. And then post Craigslist picture request if needed. All right, so that's something I'll shoot you in the task as well. So, but here's the main thing we're going to go into next: update due diligence template and send task to Fancy Hands. Fancy Hands is a U.S.-based call center, so they will make phone calls for us and gather information, and that is another template which we'll take a look at next.